Habaragani, brothers and sisters, Habaragani. And yes, this is Kwanzaa Day 2, December 27. So therefore, the answer to the question, Habaragani, what's the news? Kujichagulia, self-determination. Kujichagulia, self-determination. Yes, Kwanzaa Day 2, and we're at it again. The idea is to share the vision of Kwanzaa, the concept of Kwanzaa, with all who are so interested. So take a few minutes and make a few calls, make a few links with your friends and associates who you believe would be interested in this concept. And as I say, for me, this is the most important week of the year, when the edges of the years meet. When the edges of the years meet. For 50 years, I've been doing this. 1970, in New York City, where I was an undergraduate, I was first exposed to this concept, and it has served me well. So I feel a responsibility to share it with one and all. And here's how we're going to do it now. We start with the. I'll add my. Okay, right. If you notice that we light the first candle, the black candle, Umoja, on the first day. And then we're going to alternate the candles as the days go by. And then we'll give you more information on that, working it right through till all the candles are lit. And you see, after we light the black candle, then a red candle, then a green candle. A red candle, then a green candle. Why? Red, struggle, hard work before reward. Green, you always work before you get your reward. That's how we do it.
The last day of Kwanzaa, we say Imani. That's what we call faith. Kwanzaa, Kwanzaa, celebration. Kwanzaa, Kwanzaa, celebration. Kwanzaa, Kwanzaa, celebration. Kwanzaa, Kwanzaa, celebration.
Yes, so that is it, folks. This is how this concept started and how it has served us well. The 7 minimum principles, the Inguza Saba. Yesterday we dealt with emotion, unity. It starts with unity. You start it in your family, with your associate, with your friends, with your business. Today we move to the first black, Well, black candle yesterday, as you see right in the middle here, and then we move over to the first red candle today. Kujichagulia. That's how we do it. Now, let's talk a little bit about Kujichagulia. Now, the principles for me, these are the minimum principles to live by. And I really made it my duty over the last, well, the last 50 years. First, as an undergraduate, then as a graduate student, then as a working professional, I've made sure I build this into what I do. I use this week of the year, use the 7 days from the 26th of December to the 1st of January to program your life, set your agenda. Now, we're taking it even further because guess what? This is a special year. We went through COVID and we survived. We are the survivors. So, how do we make this happen? Today is the second day, Kujichagulia. I love this day. It means a lot to me. Self-determination. What's this about? Self-determination requires that we define our common interests. We make decisions that are in the best interest of our family and our community. You know, it was in 1972 that I changed my name. My first act of self-determination, total act of self-determination. Because the name that I was given at birth, Michael Anthony James, did not reflect who I was. In fact, my grandparents always called me Storm Baby, Stormy. Why? Because I was born the night of Hurricane Charlie. But I did my research. No, Michael James, that's not me. That James, that last name, is the plantation owner that my great-great-great-great-great-grandfather was on. I said I am not passing that legacy on to my children. So I did the papers myself. I went to the courts and I said that I wish to be relieved of this name. And from henceforth, I'll be called Leahcim Semaj. Leahcim Tufani Semaj. What does that mean? The one who came with the storm to turn things around. So what do you do first? You turn yourself around. There's a Hebrew word, Leahcim, means to rise up. So we're not too far off. Leahcim Semaj. That was my first and defined act of self-determination. Name myself, define myself, speak for myself. At every junction in my life, I have made decisions for myself. Straight up. Nelson Mandela says, as we let our own light shine, we unconsciously give other people permission to do the same. Make your light shine. Speak for yourself. Speak out. Because the more you small up yourself, the more you give people room in your life to speak for you, they may not represent your best self-interest. So today is the day in which you remind yourself you must speak for yourself. You must set your own agenda. Kujichagulia, self-determination. If I didn't define myself for myself, I would be crunched into other people's fantasies for me and eaten alive, says Audre Lorde. And when other people speak for you and define you, they may not necessarily take your interests at heart. So we're suggesting that use this focus. That was my focus today from this morning. I start my day every day for this week. I'll do at least a 5K. I think I did a 9K this morning before breakfast, and have wonderful conversations as you focus your mind and your energies to get ready. This is the week when the edges of the years blend together. Kujichagulia, day 2 of Kwanzaa. Marcus Garvey says, a people without the knowledge of their past history, their origin, and their culture is like a tree without root. Self-determination. Self-determination. It is also said, how do we do this now? Now, a group of persons, self-determination, they had a trip to Ghana. And one thing they learned in Ghana is that the part of which how children are named, a lot of Ghanaian names are based on the date of your birth. I made sure that all my children were named appropriately. And my daughter, who you all probably heard about um, recently, the one who last week, Saturday, she was formally appointed in terms of Supreme Court Justice, the state of New York. Her name is Naita Akua Semaj. Akua, born on a Wednesday. That's why we chose that name. Born on a Wednesday. Naita, liberator. So that's clearly what she set out to do. And the agenda we set for her by naming her. There's an African proverb that says, we consider the state of our affair before we name our children. So, how do I tie this into what I do as a business consultant, as a management consultant, as a person who fix companies and prepare businesses for success? We define ourselves, name ourselves, create for ourselves, speak for ourselves, instead of being defined, named, created for, and spoken by others. Now, you understand why independence was necessary? You understand why it is the move away from being a colony is necessary. When I hear the Prime Minister of Jamaica says that he's not into empty symbolism, you start with symbolism. If you don't get the symbolism right, you'll never get the substance. Why it is essential for us to we speak for ourselves. Don't accept the limitations of present government policies or be sucked in the fashion of the day. We're bigger than that. We're bigger than that. We don't need government policies to guide us. We're guided by spiritual policies deeper than that. So what does this mean? Be willing to set your own agenda. If you make a mistake, you pay for it. You will and come again. Be willing to go where no one has been. The fact that nobody else has done it, nobody else has thought of that idea before, you try it. You start your business. You try something different. Be willing to take risk and be disruptive. Be disruptive. It's a time for that. What are the business ideas you've been just having in the back of your head? Now is the time for you to bring them full forward. Full forward. Huh? Self-determination. We can't end our reason on self-determination without making reference to Ellen Johnson Sirleaf. Huh? She says that the size of your dreams must always exceed your current capacity to achieve them. If your dreams do not scare you, they are not big enough. Today, I was planning for my company's retreat where we look at our agenda, look at our plans for next year. And I decided to put some bold things in it. One of the things I'm putting in, I would love to move towards that my week should have a 4-day weekend. That sound bold enough? A 4-day weekend. So my weekend will be Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. My work week will be Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. That's my dream. That's my big, bold self-determination dream. That within those 3 days, listen, you were born to do more than pay bills and dead and get buried. Life is to be enjoyed, not endured. So that's my big, bold dream. To move to a 3-day work week and a 4-day weekend. My self-determination. So that's what Kujichagulia is about, folks. What's your self-determination? What are you going to do differently? What are you going to do next year that you've been toying with, you've been playing with, you've been putting off, you've been hesitating, you've been scared? If the size of your dreams don't scare you, they're not big enough. The size of your dream must always exceed your current capacity. So you don't ask for smaller dreams. You don't ask for smaller waves. You don't ask for smoother roads. You don't ask for lower mountains. You ask for strength. Strength to climb those tall mountains. You ask for strength and endurance to swim against those tall, wicked waves. You ask for strength and endurance. Not that things be smoother. No. If the road is too smooth, there's no traction. There's a slippage. Just slippage, no traction. So, this is what self-determination is about. This is what day 2 of Kwanzaa is about. So, I'm going to end by just giving you a reprise.
Umoja, kujichagulia, ujima, ujama, tania, tumba, timala,
Kwanzaa, Kwanzaa, celebration. Kwanzaa, Kwanzaa, celebration. The first day of Kwanzaa, we call it Umoja, unity, unity. The second day of Kwanzaa, Kujichagulia, self-determination. The third day of Kwanzaa, we call it Ujima, collective work and responsibility. The fourth day of Kwanzaa, we call it Ujama, cooperative economics. The fifth day of Kwanzaa, we call it Nia, purpose, purpose. I have a purpose. The sixth day of Kwanzaa, we call it Kuumba, creativity, creativity. The last day of Kwanzaa, we say Imani, that's what we call faith. Kwanzaa, Kwanzaa, celebration. Kwanzaa, Kwanzaa, celebration. Kwanzaa, Kwanzaa, celebration. Kwanzaa, Kwanzaa, celebration. Celebration.
Okay, brothers and sisters, Zabaragani. And as we started, the answer, Kujichagulia, self-determination. So tomorrow, same time, 6 o'clock on all the channels. Simultaneously, we'll be live on Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, and right after this, I'm going to rebroadcast it on Instagram. So you get a chance to look at it again and share it with your friends and enjoy and practice. Practice. So till we meet again, Kwanzaa greetings, self-determination. Speak for yourself. Don't let others tell you what to do.